We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist, and it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Bloomgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Bloomgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen. It will never happen. We cannot have a meltdown.
Well, hopefully we got a better connection. Happy New Year. Winter solstice is the new calendar, which I came up with that thesis on March 12th, 2011. Look it up. So this is the new year in the new calendar. Year 4 or 5. Well, we'll have to decide. 2011 was a freaking, post was a full year. If we're going to count that year, if that was the year that it just happened. Year 4. I'm going to call it year 4 in the post-Fukushima world, because that's what it is. The whole world's different. The greatest event in human history? Yes. And people can go in denial about it because the apathetic, contemporized sheep have gone along. I'm going to draw correlations today, excuse me, on what was going on in France. Pre-French Revolution, what was going on in Europe, to who think they're the new royals, which they don't even compare. They don't even compare. Now, let's think about this. At least the royals in those times had romance. They had sex. They had passion. They were very much connoisseurs of the arts. The false equivalency on Balco. Remember, I'm going to draw a lot of correlations into the antebellum South, your alma mater, pseudo de facto, your Latin term, into what's going on now. But as I say, and I've said this long before Fukushima happened, this is as fucking dull as it's fucking massive. There is no fucking, there is no fucking, well, there is no art, there is no passion, no one's fiddling as this fucking slow nuclear fucking fallout burns. Everybody's gone along, boiled like the frogs nicely. Mission accomplished as they eat their own. Now let's remember, in the antebellum South, the plantation slave owners talked exactly like Tim Cook talked on 60 Minutes Sunday night. I mean, he must have fucking, Tim Cook from Alabama, okay? My guess is Tim Cook, and I'm going to dig into this, but I mean, it's so iconic how bloodlines continue to go on. Even in They all come from the same exact background. Now I'm going to talk into Jeff Bezos and the Amazon, and I'm going to talk about Sheila. I'm going to talk about, CEO, the Queen Snake. NSA Queen, their new darling, look at her name. I want you to Google, everybody who's got a keyboard right now, Google the COO of Facebook. Google her. Okay, I want you to jig into her real name, her bloodlines, her background. They named a nuclear sub after her recently. Her face is everywhere. Now remember, who is she married to? Okay, this just happened a couple months ago. Spy monkey, survey monkey, NSA, Dr. Scheer, who I know, Robert Scheer, the most brilliant professor in the United States existing right now, who I believe he's still lecturing at USC. They won't put up with that for long because he's too good. I know him. He was the Livermore, the anti-nuclear LA Times writer back before media was totally captured. He can get into how media was captured, how 100% Silicon Valley, 100% lock, stock, barrel is completely run by NSA. Not my loud Snowden's words, his words. He knew Taylor. He was in the hot room, the whole thing. Back when this country had a fucking brain and wasn't so ignorant, understood the dangers of nuclear, understood how fucking catastrophic it was. Can't happen, won't happen. We'll never have a nuclear meltdown. Can't happen. That's what the industry told me to my face my entire life as I fought these fuckers. No, Kevin, you're wrong. We have too many protections. What do you mean? What do you mean? We don't have earthquakes and tsunamis? It's going to happen in California or Japan. I've been saying this literally millions of fucking times. I used to use the term Fukushima all the time. Now, everything that I've said, that I said the day that it happened, came out to fruition. Yet, now, Weeping Willow Carol, I talked to her last night. She's got an interview with Arnie Gundershield. She's good. You got to give it to her. She's really good. Kevin, what do you want me to ask? I said simply, ask Arnie this. I've known Arnie for a long time. So, Arnie, he's always underestimated me because he knows I'm on to his gig. So Arnie comes to me in my YouTube site. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. I shouldn't say that. He shows up day 6, 7, 8, or 9 on day 1's video, and with comments. Kevin, this is Arnie Gunderson. It's not a meltdown. You got to quit saying this. You got to quit telling everybody this is a meltdown. This is nothing but a hydrogen blast. Blah blah blah. This went on and on and on for about 3 weeks. Finally, I tried, fuck you, you fucking penny painter, passive aggressive. Who the fuck do you work for? Nope. I blocked him. I threw him out of my site. He's a fucking fraud, and I could get into it big time. And you don't believe me? And, this whole story on Patrick Henry, and I'll write a book about this, about Jan Brooks, Patrick Henry. Oh, the fucking truth? Oh, I got the fucking truth. When Christina and Ratchick, by the way, Christina Ratchick and Jan Brooks know each other because of me. I hooked them up. They live 5 miles away from each other. Jules Stand, this very show right now that she hosts, Christina Jules did those early shows. I used to come on. By the way, those were important, powerful shows that those two women did. Incredible, powerful shows. Historical and neat. And this is coming to UCY TV, All Hands on Deck. Those fucking shows that she did when I was on, when everybody was on, they need to be locked up and put away and transcribed. Those are important documents, just like my videos, whatever, incredible historical documents, because we're it. There's a young man from Indiana called me the other day, and he says, Kevin, do you realize, without you, especially in the early days, this is not told? I said, there's a few teeny stuff out there. So the whole story, when they used to get together, Christina and I don't care if Christina or Jan Bush gives me permission. I don't need permission to talk about what fucking, nothing's been held in confidence with me. You know me, I'm transparent. I don't believe in fucking secrets. I don't believe in anything. I use my real name, Bezos. I use my real name. They met with Arnie Gunderson. They used to get together and go to the library. Jan found an incredible fucking historical old document in the library about Fermi. That fucking evil, sick Bezos' buddy, Jeff Bezos' father, and Fermi, I'll tie this together, friends. His real name. So, yeah, that's where Bezos' fucking dime came from. Yes, his father at Los Alamos, the nuclear cartel, free money. He bought the fucking ranch illegally. The ranch that they owned, all that fucking land in Texas was fucking off your back. Off your back. The fucking Amazon is the NSA's darling. Amazon is the fucking corporate elite's fucking laundering apparatus. Amazon is the nuclear cartel stock where they launder money, and I can prove it. Why do you think the fucking PE ratio on that stock's many, many thousands? They're the unprofitable business. They've never turned a profit. Their stock trades at 700, never goes down like that. You do compare and contrast to Apple and Amazon. Apple's forward PE is what, 7? Hundreds of fucking millions of dollars part of it. Amazon has no money. Amazon loses money on the stock, just goes up no matter what. It's the NSA stock. It's the CIA stock. It's where they launder all the fucking money. Fucking Bezos' father, Los Alamos, they learned it there. What did they learn it? Look, Einstein said it so perfectly. He says, my biggest mistake in my life was I wrote that handwritten letter to fucking FDR. Look, Einstein was the most famous man in the world, and rightfully so, as he said, like bent, his intuitive mind. That had nothing to do with math. That had to say he had a dream as a child. The intuitive mind. He understood the intuitive mind. He had the light. His friend comes to him, on Long Island, where the rats of the rats live now. He comes to him, and he says, look, Hitler's got this weapon. He's got this weapon. He's going to kill us all. He's got this weapon when Hitler never had that weapon. Hitler was never close. And if you don't think this is an evolution, very short, because people in America got attention fucking spans. They're generational errors as large as their dicks. People don't like my way. I don't give a fuck if people don't like my way. I could care less. By the way, you know who was thrown in with Hitler? Who thrown? And this is all goes back to who was doing the heavy water, and thank God for the Norway guy who fucking blew it up. The Swedes. Who's all nuclear now? The Swedes. How about the Swedes? Fuck thy neighbor. The Swedes take fuck thy neighbor to the 10th power. Oh, we're clean. We're clean. We're the cleanest energy in the world. They don't store their nuclear waste in Sweden. They don't fucking uranium mines? Are there uranium mines and uranium carriers in Sweden? No, dump it on our fucking neighbors. Fuck thy neighbor. It's clean. We're clean. Fuck. The jet stream does this. We drew a fucking line. You know how tiny that fucking country is? Again, fucking, it just carried on, my wayward son. So, they go forward. Free money. Free money. The fucking Manhattan Project turned on the fucking faucet, and it never turned off. Free money. Everybody that's involved in the nuclear industry, I don't care if they so-called pseudo-de facto, Helen Cathcart, Chris Busby, got their fingers in the pie. They want a little piece of that fucking pie because they know there's so much fucking money out there. PR firms from fucking hell everywhere. We'll show up for a consulting thing. When I had Blue Castle buried, you Google Blue Castle nuclear thing, you're going to get me in the fucking bone marrow transplant, LDS dying with a central line right as they launch and talk about timing. Oh, those fuckers at Blue Castle hate me. Oh, and I go toe-to-toe 3 inches from their fucking face. They should fear me. Oh, they do. They do. Those videos inside the Utah State Capitol, that's them. They're sitting right there as I'm shooting them. I'm not afraid of them. I go right in their face. I'll get fucking 3 inches from their nose. Because they're passive-aggressive liars when they start their life. Like when I was at the Snowden event, some hairspray, and he even had his fucking teenage boy there with him. And started his, oh, no, Kevin. Nuclear clean, the thumbprint of fucking solar is much higher than any. And they talk like this, and I don't even take it. I'm like, fuck you fucking liar. That's what I tell them. Because they know this. I says, you're a fucking liar. You're fucking lying right in front of your own fucking kid. Oh, you got to heat up these fucking solar panels in the Mojave. What? Yeah, it freezes all the fucking time in the Mojave Desert. That happens all the time. This is the fucking lies because it's free money. They dress up like they're fucking 23-year-old fucking guys when they're in their 50s. Look at Tim Cook. Look at the way this fucking rat dresses. I mean, they fucking dress like they all look exactly the same. Openly gay men, a whole herd of them at fucking Apple, the false equivalency and doing their business part, fucking propping up China, talking all of this up fucking China when they have to keep people from being fucking gay. Oh, I've been there 9 times. 1 million employees, So, I mean, you could go along with your softball shit all the fuck you want. The panty painter anti-nuclear establishment? It's just like somebody, talking to me about Anonymous, talking to me about the Million Mask March. I said, I've never wore a mask. They're saying, well, you hide behind the mask. No, you're missing the whole concept. I never wore a fucking mask. When I was handed that mask that morning at the fucking event, you could see it. Look it up. I led the first march. I fucking gave the first fucking speech. I did so much of this, I put the mask on the back of my head for a very sad fucking reason. I'm transparent. What you see is what you fucking get. I'm fighting these motherfuckers. Thus I live. Now, there's a beautiful, famous girl in this town. Her name's Jennifer. Works for the local paper here. I've been friends with her for since she was young. I knew her since she was 18, 19 years old. Met her in college. Her and I, beautiful friends. I mean, just really a beautiful, amazing woman. We've been friends since then. I didn't know she had cancer. So, at the Eagles concert of all fucking things last year, because I says, well, they're here. I'm thinking about going. Fuck, he's going to like to go see these old fucking pieces. And some woman in Idaho says, Kevin, I follow your fucking vlog. I love you. I bought you a fucking ticket. Meet you there. Let's go. I had no money. So we go down there, walking by. I've been in the fucking throes from hell fighting cancer. It's a 5-year battle. Watch it come back on so many. I look over and there she is. She's still as beautiful as ever. Oh, I mean, just incredible, beautiful woman. I'm like, oh my God, Jennifer. She says, Kevin, what the hell ever happened to you? And I says, I've been fighting for my life. Oh, fucking AML cancer. That's what I've been doing. She says, God, I haven't seen you. You're everywhere. Where you been? I says, I've been in the internet. I've been in the world. I've been fighting for my life. I've been in the bone marrow transplant. She says, oh my God, I have cancer too. No. Leukemia? No, I have, advanced fucking colon cancer. Oh no. Really? Oh my God. She's with her husband there. And another couple. So we start to talk, her and I. We have a long conversation. About fighting cancer. She's up at Huntsman, and I said, well, I call Huntsman the luxury good of death. Fuck them. Why don't you come up to fucking LDS, let's have a talk, blah, blah, blah. I have a YouTube site, blah, 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 blah. And she says, so she has a pretty famous blog out there. I've encouraged her along the way, whatever. And I said, well, why don't you come hike with me? Why don't you come get involved in this? Fight the people that gave it to us. I'm telling her. And her husband cuts me right off. No, you're not getting involved in anything in here. What? What are you talking about? I've known her since she was fucking 18 years old. Real fucking prick. I guess I intimidated the fucking rat. No, she's doing so beautifully. She's doing good. So as it evolved, this guy wouldn't let. This is about the 15th female now, including Carla. A lot of these women activists around the fucking world have got involved in the anti-nuclear movement with me, and it's their boyfriends and or husbands who make them stop. I guess I intimidate them. Look, I don't want to sleep with your fucking wife or your fucking girlfriend. I have no fucking intention of that. I'm not into that scene. That's not my scene. The females that I'll sleep with are fucking single and fucking, they're fucking, on their own. I don't want no attachments. I'm not into that gig. So these fuckers, she's dead. And I call him the great enabler. He's a fucking dick. A lot of these guys, fucking dicks, enablers. Because, look, they're control freaks. They control. Woman that ride over here, who I'm friends with, I'm in there. Her daughter's a CNA in there. She's in there fighting. And same guy, a guy that I used to work for, contract. Real fucking dick. That's what they do. This is Utah. Come on, this is all over. Control these women. Control their mind. Fucking intimidated by anybody else. So he's like, just leads her around. And I'm like, Linda, come on, you got to fucking fight. Come on, you got to change your lifestyle. You can't, you come out of here, they beat it back. Come on, come hike Maylands with me. I tell them all that. Come on, Carla. Come all of you. Let's come fucking hiking. Let's do this. Come on, let's fight the fuckers again. Let's get radical. Let's get intense. Come on. I'll show you my diet. I'll show you my routine. I'll show you how focused, what I do. Oh, no, Kevin, this is my woman. These are mine. I own these girls. They're mine. No, they'll do it my way. And then they all talk passive-aggressive like this. Oh, hi, honey, you're doing so good. Can I get anything for you, huh? Enablers will kill you. I had no enabler. And if you're the fucking spouse of somebody fighting cancer, and I saw it with Donna Santa Cruz. She's awesome, by the way. She ain't gonna let nobody tell her how to fucking fight. That's why these women, so many, these strong fucking willed women, I see them beat cancer. I see these strong women, strong-willed, but don't let no fucking guy fucking tell them nothing. No, these independent females. Look, and if they're with a man and he's their husband, he doesn't understand their independence and their fucking strength, then fuck him. He needs to go. I'll go up there if and he's a fucking dick. Fuck him. Oh, no, Kevin Blanch's ways are fucked up. I've been told by many, many times. I was head of the support group at LDS. I got fucking kicked out because they said, no, his ways and his radicals. I used to sit inside there. And I'll tell you what, their social workers were fucking pathetic and horrible. And, they should be sued because automatically ML leukemia patient immediately go on fucking Social Security, immediately go on Medicaid. Not Kevin Blanch. I'm like, so Social Security, Medicaid, we're dealing with them. And they're like, well, we never even got the paperwork from them. What? So I had it out with them. They hate me. The administrators hate me. Mike Lee hates me. Hudson fucking Cancer hates me. But my doctors, they love me. So Linda, she dies, this control freak. So I run into his little beautiful fucking, daughter who was one of the CNAs. Can you imagine being a CNA and your mother shows up in there dying? She dies. I says, oh, fuck, these normal fucking dudes like your fucking dad, fuck, he'll be remarried in no time. Oh, fuck, he already is. What? They were married for fucking how many kids? How many fucking years? She's been dead for fucking, less than a year? What? That's who these fucking creeps are. These enabler creeps. That's mine. You know how many calls I get from women? I get, and this has gone on, which this is something that I've always understood. But since Fukushima happened, you know how many calls I get from fucking women? Kevin, I love you. I've been supporting your activism. I got to quit. My guy says if he keeps fucking hanging around, you keep down this road with you, he's going to leave me. He's going to throw me out. Really? Why? Because they don't want independent fucking women to fucking stand up. I mean, it's pathetic is what it is. I watch them. The survival of cancer, oh, fuck, I'm telling you, so underestimated. Fucking, they've homogenized this disease so grotesque, and they're feel-good stories all over fucked up. Take some apricot seed, fucking smoke some fucking weed, there's a cure for cancer, and then they get it. Look, I've had two really good friends now since post-Fukushima. I mean, I've had hundreds die. I mean, I'm so sick of watching my fucking young friends die. So much of our fucking group die. I mean, it's an epidemic. It's a fucking death from hell. Yet we say, oh, it's okay, because they don't believe it can happen. They're a better place. No, they're not. They're fucking dead. How do you know where the fuck they're at? Fucking generational, arrogant fucks. So my intensity, my strength, I'm fighting cancer that way because I've been involved with this so fucking long. My cousin says it so beautifully. He survived too. He just survived the fucking cancer because he was taught by my father. He was taught by our uncles. That's the men that raised us because they were men. The women that raised us, our women, my grandmother, my mother, there ain't nobody ever told them what to fucking do. They run the fucking show. No, it would be like this, my grandmother's farmhouse right here. I'm sitting right there. All the men around, it was incredible, and believe me, these men had women. My dad, my uncles, I mean, you talk to anybody around here. You want to talk my aunts, oh my God. I mean, these were beautiful, strong, competent men with beautiful, strong, amazing, competent women. My grandmother, come here. You sit down right here. This is to my grandfather. This is to my uncles. Sit down. Here, I cooked this for you. Sit down. With a finger in his face. What the fuck do you think you're doing? No, they ran the fucking show. When they seen them go astray, quietly, right there. Oh, no, you're on the wrong side of this. And, it's like the great story when my uncle, 17 years old, there was 12 boys out in this whole western Weber County. They got a deferment. A lot of people don't know this in World War II. Firstborn sons, certain sons could get fucking deferments not to go. Because these were early fucking homestead farmers out here. Every one of them. Every fucking one of them. I can name them all. Including the fucking draft board who fucking drafted my dad into fucking who ended up nuking. He was a fucking World War II fucking draft dodger. My grandma, right to my grandpa. No, he's staying here. The fuck he is. She didn't use fuck. Oh no. This is coming from my uncle who's still alive, the retired fucking general, the Air Force fighter pilot, the POW for Nam. You want to say intense? I'll show you intense. He beat cancer. Colon cancer. 12 inches. He said, oh no, it ain't fucking killing me. Amazing fucking dude. He says, she's like, let me tell you something. Both of my brothers are over there. They're both over there. They're not letting fucking Hitler kill our family. Hitler will not kill our family, that fascist rat. No, he's going. My grandpa's no, he's, oh yes, you want to bet? She used to have this big fucking doll, life size. So she goes in there at 3 o'clock in the morning, sneaks him out of the fucking house. You get up that fucking lane and you hitchhike. She had arranged for fucking someone to pick him up. Put that doll in the fucking bed. My grandpa, yep, sun up like them old farmers were. Where's he at? He's always up. Grandma just sitting there, cooking, doing her thing in the morning for everyone. This is long before I was born. Uncle's little boys, this is the oldest boy of those 4 amazing fucking men. Walks in there. Sees, is he sick? Is he still in bed? Mm-hmm. She would, do bird calls, sing, she called them God's Symphony. Finally, he went in there, threw the covers over there. He looked at her. She looks at him. Try me. That's her words. That's my, try me. He puts his hat on, lights up a Lucky Strike, walks outside and does his thing. Never another word said. Because these were women of integrity. These were women of strength. It was on Omaha Beach on D-Day. Just passed. Amazing man. Amazing man. And their women, wow. My mom, wow. I mean, beautiful, strong, articulate. They wouldn't have about to let no fucking guy tell them what to fucking do. Ever. Not now. Not now. So don't fight. Don't fight back. Look at television. Look at proper fucking culture. You're not taught not to fight back. Kevin Blanch, oh my God, he says fuck. He throws his fucking hands around emotional. Hello, don't fight back. Inside the fucking hospital. I mean, I can start naming them off. Their wives themselves, Kevin, I started some YouTube blog. Kevin, you're too intense. I don't like your way. Why don't you like my ways? Why? Because I fight the people that gave us the cancer? That's the key. Here's the key to survive. I mean, I'm a 1%er, they call us. There's a fucking national study that's called the 1% study. My doctor told them straight up, Kevin Blanch is in the 1%. He's the 1% of the 1%. It's the rarest cancer I ever seen. I never seen anything like this fucking dude. Ever. He did it without a bone marrow. I never seen nothing. I could tell you this because they didn't dare. I was so sick, they didn't dare give me another PET scan. They didn't fucking dare. I mean, I made the decision I can't handle the bone marrow biopsies anymore. I can't handle them. And if any of you, I want you to Google right now bone marrow biopsy. Do you know how many of those I had? They don't fucking give you drugs for those. Lay you on your back, dig into your hip, and dig bone marrow out. I says, I can't handle them. And it's not the pain of the bone marrow, which they're fucking intense. It's waiting for the results, life or death. Timbo fucking made the decision. He says, no, we can't go and biopsy anymore. We can't do anything. This guy's that fucking sick. He's on the edge. We're just going to fly fucking blind on this. So they refused to fucking, right, well, thank God. No more PET scans, no more fucking C scans, no more nothing. This guy is that delicate in his bone marrow right now. We're just going to fly blind. Chemo the fuck out of you. And he's not recovering. My blood count's not recovering. After 3 rounds, I had to stay right here. And I remember I did my incredible prayer, and those people came to me on deciding whether to do the bone marrow transplant or not. First guy in the country willingly to not do the bone marrow transplant. And I asked for a lot of advice from a lot of different people through prayer, through my, family, through, people that I trusted, through the Vincent and Vimbo, the trappers that I trusted, those Danish philosophy fucking doctors. And I had a dream, and I would hang on to that dream. I had a dream before I got cancer, the most utopic dream I ever had in my life. This is right before I got sick. Danish philosophy and medicine. You can't trip the subconscious. I tapped into the subconscious. I wasn't going to let it kill me. I didn't feel like I was going to ever die, even though all the statistics and everything said I was going to die. I told the 1% studies to go fuck themselves, by the way, because they're posturing and groom. Because I got in and I saw who's funding some of those studies. So they can posture them, groom them to meet their narrative. Same old Koch brothers, Tim Cook, Apple, fucking same old fuckers. By the way, Apple, yeah, they're false equivalency. What a fucking war this has been. People say, just declare yourself better and move on. Yeah, like Tony Gwynn did. Like Lloyd Blankfeint's done. Like Jamie Dimon's done. Like Steve Jobs did. How many fucking times? You think I'm that fucking stupid? There's a reason the autocology world sets the fucking stick at 5. It's like a fucking horse race going a fucking mile and 3/4. You don't quit at a mile and a quarter. You get tagged on the wire. It's like fucking prevent defenses in the NFL. What do? They prevent winning. No, my foot's going on the fucking gas pedal all the way to the fucking end of this fucking race. People don't want to fight. They can't fight. They won't fucking fight. Fuck that. First one to raise their voice. But they're going to hear my fucking voice. And I ain't got no fucking mask on. And I'm going to be in the fucking street. And I'm going to get no credit for anything. And I know that. I know that nobody's going to give me any credit when they fucking know damn well. There's about 30 fucking major YouTube sites out there. Some of the biggest out there. I started them all. And they know it. They suck my fucking information out. They suck my truth and then they spin it. Well, fuck them. Because I know when I was in the bone marrow transplant, it was this simple. I knew that. All this heavy and fucking dedicating my whole fucking life to the fucking telling the truth about Fukushima, because if I don't do it, it doesn't get fucking told. In a fucking very real way, my place and time. If I don't do it, you're going to get no reward. And I've been told that. I knew that. And I told you, you're going to get nothing. You're going to get zero. But if you get your life, is that good? Oh, fuck yeah. Where do I sign up? I'll take that fucking deal. I was asked by the doctors in the early days, I was a fucking red tent. Everybody expected me to be dead in days. Everybody. So only a couple doctors believed in me. They come in there and they're like, Kevin, let me ask you this. If I could buy you 2 years right now, we could kick this can down there because this is a horrible, nasty fucking cancer in you. But we could guarantee you 2 years, get your life in order, rich, do it, but then you'll be dead. Well, we roll the fucking dice. The odds aren't good, but maybe you live to be an old man. But those odds are fucking very much low. And it's a whole different apparatus. What do you think? Without hesitation, I said, all in. All in. All in. I've been all in because I want to live. It has nothing to do with your fucking fake fucking wealth and these fucking corporate fucking rats. They all come from the same fucking pieces. Look them up. Young mothers who have got a fucking man who just fucked them. Steve Jobs' father, all he did was fuck her. All the Bezos' fucking dad was fuck her. Bill Clinton's dad, all he did was fuck her, which was probably Rockefeller. All these guys do is just fuck her. Hamilton just fucked her. Fucking Leonardo da Vinci just fucked her. All these bastard fucking children. Stepdad, abusive stepfather. The abusive stepfather who really hated the kid because all they wanted was to fuck the mama. The beautiful young fucking intelligent mom. Make her make the fucking money. Good. These fucking using rats. Every one of these guys come from that fucking background. Every one of them. Every fucking one of them, including Barack Obama. Every one of them have the exact same fucking thing. They're abused fucking children with no male fucking role model. The role model was a piece of shit with no loving father. Well, not me. I had a loving, beautiful fucking father. I was older when he fucking finally died. They murdered him. Now, I was taught by that fucking guy. The rest of this country sure the fuck wasn't. These passive, panty painter fucking pussies. Johnny got his gun. My dad used to laugh at those fuckers. My dad used to make so much fun of those fuckers. He used to call them drug-star cowboys. Fuck, look at these fuckers. Dress up in their Levi, drive the pickup, put it, he says, fuck. This is a fucking guy who grew up on the landscape on the fucking western fucking ranch raised by fucking some of the most infamous fucking real ranchers in the history. The very first fucking ranch here in all of fucking western and northern Utah. his fucking grandparents. You know, biggest fucking ranchers in all of Idaho. That's my mom's fucking grandparents. You gotta hear her talk. These phony fuckers dressed up, hee-haw fucking. They got no fucking fuck. You know, hee-haw! Johnny got his gun. I'm gonna dress up. I got a fucking Harley. I got a bunch of fucking tattoos. I'm a counterpart. No, you're a culturist. You're a fucking sheep. 78% of people got tattoos. 78, they all got a fucking Harley. They're all fucking a little late for that. A little late. What were you in the Hells Angels? You want to talk about real fucking motorcycle fucking guys? Go fucking read up about the Hells Angels. Go talk to those guys in fucking Texas that are going to do time. Oh, yeah, that's how the real fucking gig works. You want to be, I mean, holy fuck. Talk to anybody in the California penal system in the 60s and 70s. Ask them who fucking ran it. The most dangerous motherfuckers in America. Even the cops feared. Oh, yeah, the Hells Angels. These fucking apathetic, fake fucking wannabe pieces of shit now won't allow their wife to fight. Fuck him. I saw her OB yesterday, and I just fucking cried. And it was like I knew. I knew that day. We're standing at an Eagles concert. I knew. I've known on so many of these. I've known. I've told myself, you know, my intuitive mind again. You know, I went into denial about it. Please don't let her die. Please don't let her die. We need her. She has children. Don't let her die. This is so unfair. But you know that she's going to because she's not allowed to fight. They're not allowed to fight. You're not allowed to fight. The country's not allowed to fight back. Johnny got his fucking gun. That's why they force the gun on you. They force the gun. Then they have excuse for you when you do fight back. Oh, he had a gun, so he blew his head off. You got a gun, you can't fight back. It's like when I'm in the streets. How do you get away with what you get away with, Kevin? You've seen me in action. Fucking all over this country. Oh, I'm intense and I'm a radical, and I'll tell you why. It's very simple. I fucking don't fight fucking like a coward. I don't need a fucking gun. Boy, you fight with your fucking mind. And I talk to the fucking, most police are very, especially in D.C. and New York, they have their goon squad. They have their fucking recruited Wall Street freaks. But for the most part, they're wonderful people. And they can all relate to cancer. And I tell them the fucking story, my story of leukemia. And these are people, I mean, a lot of cops are men. A lot of fucking, and then the women are strong. A lot of fucking them are strong personalities who are fucking confident, who you can have the conversation about death with the fucking most police. Not all, but most police you can have that conversation. You know, not here in Utah. Oh, these fucking cowards here. Johnny got his fucking gun. Fucking your gold. I love the gold and the silver. I did a fucking video on today. Gold was $1,900. I run into that asshole. I used to manage his fucking money. I'm like, I told you, I begged you to get out. Yeah, but fuck you. Oh, my wife left me. Why? Because you ran out of money? Well, why did you want her anyway? Why? You know, it's like my fucking old art professor when I was young. You throw up, you know, these people would throw up these fucking very fucking passive fucking, you know, cliche fucking flower fucking pretty fucking paintings. He'd say, oh, that's like marrying for money. You know, wow. Every fucking girl I know, you know, and I was fucking spent my time in San Diego and California. The women I knew when I was fucking 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 in the late, oh my God. You want to talk self-confidence, sexy, beautiful, flowers in their hair, music, fucking art, the environment. That's what a California, especially Southern California female, who she was. That's who she was. That's who the Utah girl was. Including my own twin sister. Including all of them. They were amazing women. Oh, no. What happened? Where are they? They're all gone. They traded in their flowers in their hair and their self-confidence and their love for the environment for a shiny car and a fucking mortgage. And some hair-sprayed fucking brat co-opted them for their sex. Fucking Warhol got it. Warhol got it. These beautiful fucking women, these rats got no game. They got no love for the environment. They got no art. There's nothing organic. There's nothing culture, so they masquerade. They put on hairspray. Drove these fucking cars. Lori says it best down in San Diego. She's these fucking guys and these fans that she says, God, I'm so sorry for your small penis. The overcompensation. You know, I'm going to have all this money. Dress up like I'm young when I'm old. This fucking fake fairy tale bullshit to get the girl. Or to get the guy, I guess, at Apple. It's all Freudian. You know, I've been called this many, many times. You're fucking so Freudian. Thank you for the compliments. Warhol fucking proved it with Edie. Warhol proved it. He says, I can become the most famous artist in the world with the biggest net worth in the fucking artistic world in history just via fucking sex. It has nothing to do with my art. It has nothing to do with I can do it. You know, gay men. No, strong. And, and this is he masqueraded. He made fun of the whole fucking thing. Schoenberg told me, he's the actor, he says that he actually arm wrestled Andy after he'd been shot. This is a fucking tough dude. He says, Andy fucking jumped me and had me down just like that. He was one strong dude. He knew. He find the most sexy oligarch female. She's rich, she's beautiful, she's sexy, she's vulnerable, she's fucked up in her head, she's articulate, she's a genius. She likes to have sex with anybody. Talks about her sexual experiences openly. Fucking got every fucking guy walking around with their tongue hanging out, including fucking Bob Dylan, including all of them. They're still fighting over who fucked her. What a bunch of fucking phony fucking rats. Dylan, last time I saw him, had his back turned to the audience the whole fucking time. Fuck him. Another one. It's amazing. Fucking art. Fuck, he ruined himself. He should have gave up 30 fucking years ago with the fucking greed. They all fought eat around like the Freudian dogs they fucking were, with their tongues hanging out. Yeah, she's another 27 dead. She said, boy, did that fucking dude know what he was doing. Oh, they killed him. So I go in, just like Andy Warhol. I go in a year ago. I got my little grandson with me. Back. Same pain in the same area. Same place. Same area. Just fucking attacking me, ravishing me. I'm like, oh my God, it's back. I know it's fucking back. It's the exact same thing. I have this fucking medicine they call miracle mouthwash because the pain's so fucking epic you can't handle it. This shit's fucking every known drug known to man. This pharmacy brewed up for me. It looks like Pepto. I'm like, oh my God, I'm that sick. I called the hospital. I got them on the phone. They're like, you drink? Yeah. It's on. I fucking panic. And you can see there's a video I put up. You can see the panic in my face. I'm like the rest of them. It's come back. I'm going to die. Because when it comes back, it's over. When it comes back, like Paul, he called me up and he says, Kevin, we trained together. We walked together. We did everything together. And he says, Kevin, you ain't going to believe this. I'm like, what? It's back. I'm like, oh my God, no. He told me the day he'd die. He says, everybody's prepping you, getting ready for death. Huntsman, the fucking luxury good of fucking death, those fucking rats. Huntsman Chemical give you cancer, and then fucking extract them. They don't even rank the top 100. Scripps in San Diego. Fucking Tony Gwynn born the same day as me. Same thing. You think they're all that because you go stay in the hotel, the luxury good of fucking death, because isn't that what it all is? So, in there I go. Finally, so they do a CAT scan. Finally. I'll never forget. I have it. It's written on it. Reading a CAT scan, PET scan is an incredible fucking art. Not a science, an art. The guys that can do that. So the doctor says, well, we have the best in the world that can read those. He says, Kevin, have you seen this? No. He says, you got to read this. I've never seen a pathologist write this. He wrote it, and he says, one of the guys that read it the first time. He says, the first time Kevin's so full of cancer, blah, blah, I've never seen this mitigated like this. Gone. He wrote in there. He's saying, I've never seen how it can be that dramatic and completely clean and gone. It was my gallbladder, so they say. It was infected. So into the emergency room and fucking I, calling the doctor in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh, God. They're going to Warhol me. I'm going to go the same as Warhol. Oh, no, I told the doctors that. We're prepping you for surgery. We're calling in the fucking surgeon. It's 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. And any of you have ever had fucking infected gallbladder, Finally, this beautiful, beautiful, blonde-haired, most beautiful doctor I ever seen comes in there. Kevin, I've been reviewing this. I'm an expert on this. I don't think it's infected. I think you can wait. We don't need to have that doctor in the middle of the night. It's too dangerous. The surgery doctor might be tired. Fucking blah. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want the surgery tonight. I want the doctor to be fresh. She says, yeah, that's exactly right. You're all over it. I says, I know. I told her who my uncle was, blah, blah. She says, oh, yeah, he's been ranting and raving about freaking accidents and surgery for years. I said, I want the surgery. She says, okay, you're right. You can wait. In the meantime, right as I get scheduled for surgery a week later, I get a call the day before surgery. She says, your insurance is gone. What? I'm under fucking AML fucking treatment? Yeah, you've been kicked off Medicaid. What? I go to my daughter, what? That's impossible. You have AML, Kim, you're under fucking care, under the tree. You fucked up all the money up front. Now that I know Mike Lee, whose house is in foreclosure, again, the mass grave fucking fraud, kicked me off fucking Medicaid. Wow. The rest, I didn't have the surgery. I've never had it. You know, I went on the mother, the fucking apple center fucking thing. My diet, my carrots I eat every day, my carrot juice, you know, my beet juice, you know. I've had my ups and downs. So that fucking rat, Tim Cook, says, and maybe you haven't seen it, this fucker. This is how disconnected. So we're building this big building, 5 billion that looks like the Pentagon. We're going to grow our own fruit. It's going to be fucking alternative energy fucking thing. That's false equivalency. You got to realize the royals in France, beside all of them, the royals all over the fucking Europe, they used to do the same thing. They used to call themselves human rights activists. In the Antebellum South, the plantation owners used to call themselves, give themselves each award, have parties, fucking give them, award themselves human rights. Oh, look what we're doing. Our slaves are treated better than your slaves. We're the guys. Tim Cook had the balls to call himself a fucking human rights activist. Did you know Steve Jobs' wife, who's fucking net worth 25, is still calling herself a human rights activist? If still human rights activist, then I'm a fucking astronaut. These are some of the most evil. It's the same old thing. It's called false equivalency. Look, the pictures they use from inside Foxconn in fucking Russia, because we have our people there. They're fucking Hamas. They're not real pictures, by the way. I mean, they had a scooped up, clean, all pretty fucking pictures. It is fucking slavery. Apple is outsourcing to fucking Indonesia because China gets too much. They come down and says, "Oh, we changed it to where they can only work 60 hours a fucking week," which is a total lie. But we find that only our outsourcing contractors are only 30% fucking complying with it. According to who? According to who? China? China, the place that executes fucking women for as little as having weed? China, who executes fucking people for being homosexual? I thought we fought Korea. I thought we fought fucking Vietnam to ward off the commies. Now that's us? Fucking Tim Cook? Oh my God! Apple is the most evil company in the history of mankind. GE's second. Monsanto's third. I can go on and on right now. Here, now, this time and place, you're waiting for the same event, 3/11. We live in the fucking most evil fucking time in human history. Biggest company in the history of humanity. Oh, their net worth's the biggest at the time. Oh, the biggest in human history. The biggest in human history. The most profitable with their shitty fucking products your branded and hypnotized did too. Apple, fuck, take the bite. I can't believe this country. Yo, I lined up. This is how the false equivalency works. The climate march. I'm at the climate march with our group, with us, which I got thrown out. I got kicked out of the climate march by Al Gore's bitches. I got thrown out of it. You know how radical I go. Ask Amy. She was there. Good. I talked to her. Y'all, I did 18 interviews that day with every interview. Ask people that were there. Ask Patty Bernstein. Ask them all. Ask Dr. Bernstein. Ask them. But my interviews won't go up. You know, Vice fucking does some bullshit, mentions my name, but they won't put up the real reality of my interviews because I don't play. I don't play. I'm not going to say, "Oh, I'm Chris Busby. The ocean's a big place. I'm Arnie Gundershear. Give me a fucking check." Oh, yeah, it's just terrible. Because they're being funded by the nuclear industry in a roundabout way, of course. But they're saying no. They know they get their check to go on the fucking grandstand, FMA, fucking Blue Castle, all these things would be the false equivalence of fuck person. They know we talk like this and do the false equivalency. We'll get the check. The consulting world. The false, I'm an NGO. Fuck, we're going to go on our slaves are treated better than your slaves. It's the Antebellum South on Balco. It's the neo-feudalism. And then let's pay Savage. Let's play this false fucking radical far-right fucking lunatics who are paid to call it New World Order. Pay them to call it new, so then they don't understand history, and they don't understand that this is a neo-feudalist system that's gone on forever, and the only abolition was the great American fucking experiment. Hamilton, the great abolitionist. Do you know what it was to be an abolitionist in those fucking days along the road? Ask Brown. He was the most hated man in the fucking world. Now he's celebrated as one of the most fucking greatest men in the world. Same with the Gimlet Girls. Same with Eric Beecher Stowe. Do you know what it was to be a Quaker? By the way, back to Einstein, the Quaker Eddington. Guys, remember Campbell? Campbell in Cremaria, all roads, circles, big, little. Remember him in fucking Cremaria? Remember his telescope? World War I fucking broke out, took it. So he does his fucking gig in Australia? The great weasel nation. Canada, the great, look, Australians, they want no part of nuclear. There's no nuclear reactors down there. Just fucking uranium mines. Same with Canada. They are nuclear. Oh yeah, we're signed on. We're anti-nuclear bomb. We're Canadians. We're Canadian. We don't. Oh, you whore-burgers. Oh, you warmongers. We don't believe in that stuff. Who supplies all the fucking uranium? The great weasel nation. Not my words. That's ICANN in the UN's words. Sweden. Oh, look at us. We're clean. Fuck thy neighbor. Yeah, all of them. France. They're the fucking worst of the worst. Fuck thy neighbor. Chernobyl never killed anybody. When you go right across the fucking river, fucking German scientists say that it kills 17,000 people a year. In Germany, to this day, Chernobyl. Fuck thy neighbor. Do you think France fucking mind generating? Michael Moore with fucking Pandora's Promise says, hey, it works for the French. This is the fucking ignorant of that fucking slob. That fucker's not got one piece of testosterone in his fucking fabric. He does all the great work with Roger and me. That incredible documentary he did, fucking Fahrenheit, which is one of the greatest fucking pieces of historical art that was ever done. Then he fucking just ruins his entire legacy. Stands on the stage with Pandora's Promise. What does it matter with these fucking people? Because they're ignorant. He doesn't know that there's fucking the French fucking don't mine uranium. Oh, they mine uranium. The Ariba, the French-owned government, bribes fucking people all over. The French Ariba, who just signed the contract in Oregon with NuScale, and the Oregonians folded up and just fucking pretend. The Oregon fucking people, I mean, they make me, I'm more disgusted with the fucking people in Oregon. The false equivalency, dirty hippie clips. I'm in Eugene. Oh, we're clean, we're clean. Walk through Eugene. It's one of the dirtiest, filthiest places I've been in the United States. New York City, downtown Brooklyn, and Manhattan are cleaner than Eugene. Oh, look at us, false equivalency. Look at us, I'm Tim Cook. We're going to grow fucking fruit and vegetables out of our fucking, thing while we fucking slaves. Slavery is fucking death. Fucking Jesus threw the money changers out of the tent. That dirty fucking no good fucking Jew. Jesus. That fucking brown boy guy, that sandal wearing fucking radical. Oh, yeah, he talked like this. Yeah, when he went into the temple with a fucking whip and threw the bakers the fuck out, yeah, he was talking like this. The prophet Jeremiah, yeah, that was a fucking calm, cool, collected dude, right? Right? He must have been. Because I got blonde hair, blue eyes, and fucking Johnny got my gun. And Ben Jokers and I fucking bombed Jesus' fucking relatives. Baby bomb and murdered them. I enslaved them. And fuck, because what? They got fucking skin different time. No, they're just Asians. They're just some fucking Chinese. It's fucking outrageous. How disgusting. This great fucking usury fucking American experiment gone bad. We die of cancer here. More than anybody on the face of the earth because I have a wasted story here. Money over fucking life, and you all go along. I stood at the climate march on the day before. I got huge viewership in those days. I'm like, okay, I'm going to protest at Vanderbilt's house at the Apple store. Yes, there's an Apple store inside Grand Central Station. Remember Vanderbilt? Let the public be damned. The public be damned, Vanderbilt. What a metaphor. So I'm in there. African-American freaking kids. Hey, do you come from fucking, do you know your ancestry? Oh, yeah, we come from slaves. My grandma told me, blah, blah. You got hair extensions in your hair from executed Chinese prisoners. They murdered, and that's slavery. What are you working here at Apple? Well, we need a job, I know. They used to say, no. What do you mean? No, you don't. Go get a job somewhere else. So I'm like, let's protest. The new Apple iPhone's coming out. Let's protest. So I think, we'll get fucking, a few dozen. Not one single person shows up. The line goes down the stairs, loops around all the way around Grand Central, outside, all the way up the fucking road, up Park Avenue. I'm videoing, I'm going along, I'm ranting and raving. I'm going to Chinese ancestry. You Chinese? Yeah. You got family? Yeah. Do you realize what they're doing to your family? Do you realize what the Chinese are doing to these Turks right now? Do you realize that's full-blown out fucking genocide? They can't have a baby. because they're Muslims. They do the same thing to Christians in China. You do know that. You can't preach religion in fucking China. Go try being a missionary there. Go try being gay there. Try being all these fucking things you say you stand for. Phony America. Fucking disgusting. Up is down, black is white. They're fucking liars. America's 99.99% of fucking liars. It's a masquerade party. This country will do anything. Every individual will do anything for money. They will say anything. They will lie. They'll passive aggressive. They'll posture anything for money. They'll control their women. They'll fucking do whatever for money. For money. Anything to have that shiny car and that fucking big, ugly, fucked up house. Look at me. It's not who I am. It's what my neighbors think I am. It's a masquerade party. Oh, look at me. My house fucking rose 3 times in fucking San Francisco. Go pay some more property tax. I work for Apple, and I talk like this. Oh, no. We don't have vocational schools no more in the United States. That's why. Why do we not have vocational schools? What are you going to do? Go to vocational school? Learn a vocation? So what? Same with going to school now. You get your paper paper. What are you going to do with it? Huh. Fucking worthless. Hijacked. He said that. He said that the Chinese is a better word. And by the way, they're not vocational. That's not a vocation. To sit on an assembly line and put fucking components together with your fingers is not a vocation. That's an assembly line manufacturing job, which used to pay, they make $70 an hour in Detroit. That's too much. As America goes, GM goes. GM went bankrupt and moved to fucking China, and you build them out and reset them up. The factories are in China with slaves. This is all repression on fucking the working class, the labor. Fucking nominal wages have decreased from 1980 every single year to present. From 1945 to 1980, nominal wages increased every single fucking year. Do you need any more evidence? Fucking, no, we need export. We need free markets. Free markets is good, right, Alan fucking Greenspan? And Rand. Fuck, I defer to the Ryan plan. Ryan, I thought they were fucking all Christ-like. Get the fucking right. What? He defers to fucking Anne Rand, the atheist from Russia? Stalingrad, Leningrad? Who was on public assistance, who was a science fiction writer, never claimed to be an economist? They feed you this fucking talking point from the Rhodes Scholar? Who's Carl Rhodes? That pedophile from Rhodesia? Look up Lord Brown. I told Lord Brown right to his face when I was on Wall Street, New York, when I was an oil analyst. Yeah, he had to step down from BP for having sex with fucking young boys. They're all pedophiles. Same old shit. I said, how do you come in the United States and call yourself Lord? We don't call people Lord, Bill, Fred, Bob, whatever the fuck your real name is. This is the United States. We threw you royal motherfuckers out in 1776. Remember the Battle of Brooklyn, Hamilton right there? Valley Forge, George Washington? No royals. Y'all by the sea, FDR, no royals. Boom. Blown away, JFK. What else do I have to say? Stand up to the royals. Bang, let's take McKinley's name off the anti-royal guy. Let's change the 10 from Hamilton to Margaret Thatcher. 40 and slip on Balco. George Walker. Look up the Walkers. Fucking the House of Windsor. The royals that are back and you all go along. Johnny got his gun. Fucking Ted Nugent. Fucking that piece of pussy shit. Cowards. Americans got, what are you going to do with that gun? Kill yourself. You know, 34,000 fucking handgun murders of fucking gun murders in this country a year? What is it? 60% of them are fucking tied into a suicide. But remember, a lot of the suicides, these are like the Kansas City Chiefs football player. What's his name? Oh, my fucking girl. She's mad. What do you mean? I heard you fucking hanging around with my friends. I heard you hanging around with another guy. Boom! Kills her, then kills himself. That's what most of them are. So when they say it's, 67% is fucking suicides, they're tied to a suicide. The vast majority of them are kill her, then kill me. Oh, my God, what have I done? Oh, my God, I just killed another. I killed the love of my life. Oh, my God, in an emotional fucking rampage, now I'm going to kill myself. How do you like the ETMs that have to go on those fucking calls? Which I know them. They go on to them all the time. They're like, wait, you ought to hear these guys. I'm friends with these guys, and they're like, oh, my God. It's like firemen. Firemen are heroes, right? Right? Fuck. I have friends that are fucking New York City firemen. Ain't been on a fucking call in 15 years. They're heroes, right? Consular heroes, right? Military personnel, they're heroes. I know they're victims. Fuck, they ain't even victims.
All
free money.
Fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical.